John Deere. If you can hear me over the noise. But so we've been open 4 weeks, and the grass was really long, like it is there and there, you see. But I had to have it cut, so hopefully it will come back a bit nicer. It's all very strawy at the moment. We've got the Lotus bell in, just needs to be fitted out. The yurt's going well. Now let's shut that off a minute. Trusty steed. Yeah, so the Lotus bell is up and looking glorious. Just need to, I've done the kitchen, so it all just needs fitting out. The wildflowers are starting to come out all around. And yeah, and the yurt, that's booked every weekend. Has been since we opened. We've had actually 50 people come through in this 4 weeks. It's not bad, is it? We've only opened half of it, which is a good idea. It would have been too much otherwise. So anyway, but if you remember back on the 1st of June when we opened, what this looked like, it's actually just starting to grow. You can actually see some grass starting to grow. I mean, this was just mud. We put the wood chips down just to, because it was so wet at the time. But it's looking, just wait for the grass to grow back. I don't know if there's some here, all over, because it didn't get cut last year. It's all this, it's thatched up. Look, it's just dead, horrendous. So hopefully we'll get it cut again at the end of the year, and this will eventually, it'll mulch down. Look, the kitchen looks nice though, doesn't it? Just got to put some all the bits and pieces in there. That lovely Lotus bell. As soon as it's all fitted out inside, I'll show you the inside. Right now, I've got to finish off this shower. It's, even this is starting to go green, just a little bit. There's just some green coming through. So this is the second shower. Everyone loves this shower. Sometimes people stay in there too long. People are just absolutely loving it. You can't get out. Hence we put, enjoy the shower, but please be mindful of water usage. This one, so you can see there, it's all side by side. And look, got a pebble floor. So I'm going to just deck this today, pebble floor, and then it'll be lined, corrugated iron, and left open under the trees. Yeah. Now see what that looks like when I'm finished. I better get on with it. Right. I've been putting it off. I'd rather just cut the grass with my John Deere. Anyway, okie dokie, let's crack on. Weather has been absolutely amazing. So we've been open 7 weeks now, and people love it. We've had some good reviews. The weekdays are steady. The weekends are getting very busy now. I think we're full again this weekend. So yeah, all in all, it's gone really well. Everything's worked as it should. And got a new compost loo. Nice little handmade sign. It's all ready to go. Just need to get some sawdust. But yeah, it's nice. Gone really well. Used some of the flooring I had left over. Just had to bring the toilet my first mate was too far back against the wall. Moved it a bit further forward so you can sit on it better. But yeah, it's gone well. So yeah, it's a little compost. So the willow's actually starting to grow along here. It's about the only place it has. We've got this big gap where they took the trees down. But hopefully these willows and some other trees will start to grow. These have struggled here. It was so wet in the winter, I think that's the reason. They've really struggled. The weather's been amazing. It's been what, in the 30s. It's too hot really, actually. So this is the central bit that we've got to demark. That's it. Anyway, you can see we planted all these trees earlier in the year, and these are the alders. Growing really well. Hawthorns, blackthorns, things like that. Look, and there's where it wasn't so wet up here. Look, they've really grown. The crab apples, roses. Really, everything's really grown. Yeah. Crab apples, looking good. The showers are working brilliantly. And we've now got badminton and various games and things down there. So yeah, it's gone really well. So yeah, so we've got to get everything ready for this weekend. I think we're full. Camper vans, the yurt's full, the Lotus Bell's full, the Renter Bell is full. So they're the main ones. And we've got 3 or 4 picture owners. And it's interesting, people have been leaving it to the last minute to book. So we've finally got the Lotus Bell fully up and running, and we've had our first guests, and they loved it. And we've got a couple just about to come for 3 nights this weekend. So the kitchen is all done. They've got a lookout across the fields, fully equipped. So you've got all the cutlery and knives and plates and cooker, cool box, everything. It keeps you out of the sun and the shade. And yeah, so you put the porch on, which makes life a lot better really, because especially if it's raining or whatever. And then inside, look at this little beauty. Little sofa, lantern. We've got this beautiful quilted liner. So my own handiwork, and the coffee table, candelabra, and airbeds just under there for if you want. It takes 2 adults, 2 kids, but yeah, it's not too cluttered. It's nice. There we go. And so you've got the showers just over there, so you're quite close by and all that. Some water just there. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? And fire pit, saw the logs and that ready. They get a bucket of logs and a grill. They've been loving. People really enjoy cooking on the grills. It's a family in the yurt this weekend. It's good. Grass is getting a lot greener, and you'll see from earlier on. This is 7-8 weeks on from when that first bit of we first opened. It looks like you. I won't say. But I thought I hadn't showed you this. And it's all finished. Look at that. And people are absolutely loving it. So you just turn it on there. Look. And then, unfortunately it's not a blue sky today, but I had the water temperature. It's not a fixed temperature. So I cooled it down when we had the really hot weather just now, and so the shower was like a lukewarm, cool shower. Very nice. And just shut it off. There we go. It just drains away. Beautiful. It's been really, really popular. People are loving it. So now we're just waiting for people. This is what, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This is probably the worst bit really. We try to ask people what sort of time they're going to arrive, and we can be waiting here for a couple of hours. Sometimes, especially on a Friday, people get here sort of 6 or so, 6, even 7 or later. So Out of everything, I mean, it's great. It's been really great, but that's the only thing that's a bit of a pain. It's just waiting for people to arrive to turn up. Because it's not worth the while going home and coming back. Anyway, it's what it is. Alright, time for a cup of tea.